going on? It's Christmas Eve. Holy cow, everyone. I Oh look, there I am. Live video. I am going to throw this on my Facebook. And I'll give everyone a few minutes to pop in, whoever might be alive right now. And it's Christmas Eve. Who knows? Maybe you're all with your family right now. Let's hope you're with your family. I am in Vancouver. Every Christmas Eve, I come into Vancouver to visit my mother for Christmas, obviously. And those of you who've been following me this year are well aware of what's going on with my mom. She has cancer, and so it's been a pretty rough year for her. And one of her best friends of the last few decades has moved out of Vancouver onto Vancouver Island, so she's no longer around. And I've been so busy with work, guys. I haven't been around very much to see my mom, so I'm definitely looking forward to tonight. I am parked nearby, and I'm gonna go visit my mother tonight, spend Christmas Eve with her, and a bit of tomorrow, obviously. And I've got a little bit of a cold today. I haven't had cold for a while, so I am not feeling too hot. But hang on, I'm gonna turn this down. I have you coming up. I'm using you on my. I'm using my phone, my main phone, for this stream right now. It's a BlackBerry Key 2, so that's what I'm streaming on. And then I'm using my other phone to see your comments pop up. It's so much easier this way, so I don't have to sit right in front of the screen. Anyhow, if I'm feeling a little better tomorrow, being that it is Christmas Day tomorrow, and I live in Vancouver, and we never see a white Christmas, but all the local ski hills are very white. They got tons of snow in the last week or so, so it's a winter wonderland right above the city. So if I'm feeling better tomorrow, I'm gonna go hit the slopes tomorrow for sure, which is kind of a Christmas tradition for me. I try to be up on the slopes every Christmas. So I'm gonna take a look at who's in right now, saying hello. Manly Burp, yo, Master J, Merry Christmas Eve to you too. Chris Otley, always awesome to see your videos. Thanks, Chris. Ace Goldberg, I'm in PA, I guess that's Pennsylvania, USA, alone but still blessed. Of course, you're alive, you have your health. I mean, you're watching YouTube. You're definitely blessed. It could be a lot worse than that, that's for sure. No Fear to Trek, Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas to you as well. No Dumb Filipinos here. Nice username. All right. You are very racist. Slow Burn, happy holidays. Happy holidays to you too. Jason the Road, Merry Christmas from France. Merry Christmas. Doug Summers, it's green in Toronto. Yep, it's also green in Vancouver, but that's pretty normal. It's usually green in Vancouver. Because this is a live stream, I can't really show you. I'm not going to be able to edit it and throw in pictures or videos, but right now above the city, the snow line is above the city, and the mountaintops, the ski hills are beautiful, crisp white. It is just, it's one of my favorite times of year. Vancouver, of course, no snow. Right above Vancouver, it's just like a straight line and white all along the top. It's just beautiful. You are the best Christmas for mom, smiles on her. I agree, Susan. My mom has been getting lonely lately, and it's not helping because she's got her, her immune system isn't the best right now. She's been going through all sorts of therapy, blood transfusions, you name it. And the cost of her prescriptions are, it's costing a lot of money too. So she's definitely got enough stress in her life. So I'm gonna be there for her tonight for sure. And maybe we'll watch some movies or something, some good old Christmas movies. Troy Campbell, hello from Arizona Desert. Ha! What's up, Troy? Merry Christmas and green here in London, Ontario. Green there too. Right on. Thomas Garten, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Coastal Oregon. From No Fear to Trek, dripping outside. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain here lately, but that's why the mountains are all beautiful and white. Because when it's raining in the city, that means it's snowing up on the mountains, and I love it. The Animal USA, Merry Christmas from beautiful, sparkling downtown Baltimore. Right on, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas from San Diego. Merry Christmas, JC from Dallas. What's up, Kenneth? Patrick, you're all awesome. And I like to see, I'm not one of these ones that hates the words happy holidays or anything like that, but I like the fact that 99.9% of you are all saying Merry Christmas, because Whether you're religious or not, and I'm not religious, I believe in the flying spaghetti monster. I still don't believe in changing tradition, and it's Merry Christmas. That's what it's supposed to be, and that's what it is. Master J, 99% of us are not snowflakes. Yeah, well, lots of, like I've been talking about snowflakes so far all this video up on the mountains. Green and Spokane, pretty rare, but I think the ski resorts are open. Yep, the ski resorts are all doing well. It was a late start this year, but it's been overdue. Here in Vancouver, it's very often... I worked on the ski hills, and I've been skiing since I was a little kid on the ski hills here. And because we're such a temperate climate, and it's hit or miss, we almost never... Once a decade, we might have some snow on the ground for Christmas, if we're lucky. But quite often, the ski hills will have years where it's just crap until the end of December, January. And this year, it was a little bit later, and then all of a sudden, just bam, within a few days, they've got so much snow, there's an avalanche danger up there. And that's usually what happens. Anyways, there's usually 2 or 3 really bad seasons per year, and I thought this was going to be one of those years, but it looks like they're off to a good start now. From the UK, what's up, Dasco2121? How many people watching me right now are spending Christmas Eve in their van? Either alone or with their significant other. And in case you're all wondering, my significant other is with her family tonight. About 100 clicks away from Vancouver. So she's doing her thing with her family. I'm doing my thing with my mother tonight because she really needs it. And then Boxing Day, gonna obviously go get some good deals, go shopping, because that's what you do on Boxing Day. And then I'm gonna go spend some time with the girlfriend after that. We're gonna have our Christmas a day late. And we're gonna give each other our gifts when we see each other on Boxing Day. Merry Christmas from Cajun Jamis. Merry Christmas. Susan says, I love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and relate to the island of misfit toys. Another one from the UK. Wow, lots of people in the UK. That's awesome. So, is there anyone watching me right now that's not in a green place and you're absolutely covered in snow right now? Maybe you're living in an igloo. Maybe your van is an igloo. I know there's some places across North America we're having a pretty rough start to the winter season. Watching it on TV. Best part of Vancouver, or best part of winter, is watching it on TV from Vancouver, right? Watching people dig out from the snow in New York. Covered in rain and mud in the UK, yeah. You don't have to shovel rain, right? This works pretty well. YouTube always had a really crappy live streaming set up for a long time, but this is actually working okay. Probably going to do a lot more live streams just because I don't like using my laptop. I hate opening my laptop. I've opened it twice in the last month. Once was to do my last video for you guys. But I'm just so tired of it, guys. I don't know how to put it. I'm just so tired of all the time. Charge the laptop. Take footage with a camera. Get it on the laptop. Oh, I'm always running out of room, too. Waiting for the damn thing to render. Having to deal with it crashing 5 times. Editing. Da-da-da-da. All to put up a video. I'd rather just turn on the phone and talk. To be honest. No Fear to Trek says, my van has all its windows removed for a full body paint job of bed liner. Right on. I'm on the boat now during Class B's being prepped. Right on, man. The bed liner will not only make it tough, indestructible, resistant to dents and all that, but it's also an insulator. So that's a great... I would love to do this step van in bed liner. It would probably cost a good, I don't know, 5 or 6 grand, something like that, but wow, that'd be nice. Master Day, are you going to spray your van purple with vinyl wrap again? Just like the bed liner, it would cost so much money. Unless someone wants to pay for it, no. I'm probably just going to put some of my own graphics on it or something like that. I can't see myself putting that kind of money into the outside of this. I'm more worried about doing the interior the way I want. But yeah, I'll probably do something fancy on the outside eventually, but not a full wrap again. Definitely not. Unless some shop's going to step up and say, hey, we'll do it for you. I don't think so. The paint on this thing is immaculate. People keep asking me if I repainted it. It's the original paint from 2003. It's still shiny. It's really nice. So, how dare you, graphics? I already have I don't know if I've got it right here. I'll try to find it for you guys. Oh, where did I put it? Oh no. I'm looking at my pile of stickers here, and I can't find. I can't find it, but I do have some Go Home Greta stickers. They're really funny. They're gonna. I also have my guns and coffee. 'Cause yeah. Right. 3 days ago, 2 inches of snow. Today, high of 65. No snow left anywhere. 2 inches is like what, 6-7 centimeters? 65 is. I don't know what that is. Anyways. Thanks, Master, though, about the interior. So yeah, the walls have the vinyl on it. I've got those cabinets up there. I haven't even put the knobs on the actual hardware on the cabinets to open and close them yet. They're very small cabinets. All I wanted was something nice to fill in the corner so it looks more professional, and somewhere to mount the lighting in, basically. So they're very small cabinets as well, so I can still shove clothes and stuff up there, which is nice. The bathroom I haven't done yet. That's my plan for the new year, to get the bathroom done. I still have a toilet, a composting toilet, one of those Nature's Head composting toilet. They're $1,400 fucking toilets, and I hate them. I'm gonna sell it, and it's still sitting on the floor next to the shower. I'm gonna sell it. If anybody's local and wants to buy it, it's barely been used. Go on Amazon. They're over $1,400. I'll sell it for like $500. I just want to get rid of it and get a regular porta potty. Idaho and UK. 18 Celsius, thank you. Just recycle French fry oil and Greta would approve. Yeah, right. What's up, PDX Brewer? Oh, the one time I'm not wearing one of your shirts or your toques or anything, but what's this? Just recycle French fry oil. I really like that idea, but I don't have a diesel. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm fine with gas. I saved over $2,000 this month by switching to no landlord. So I don't give a crap about gas. PDX, I want some more of your beer. I'm not feeling too hot today, so I'm not really in the mood for beer right now, but yeah. Live long and prosper, buddy. Live long and prosper. So, I do have my little fireplace on. You know what? That's one thing I'm going to mention. A lot of people keep asking me, is that enough, that little Dickinson fireplace here? Why don't I just show it to you for you guys that are watching right now? There is my little Dickinson P12000 propane fireplace. And people keep asking me if I prefer it. Here, I'm going to wipe the lens. If I prefer it more than the wood stove, or the wood stoves that I've owned before. And for those of you that may have missed it, the original, when I bought this van, I didn't put this in. This fireplace was already installed, and that's why I'm living with it. I've had three of these now, these propane fireplaces in my various vans, but they're really just a secondary heat source, more of and they give a little bit of ambience, but I wouldn't rely on it as my only heat source, especially if I was in a colder climate. Like here in the city, it's not a problem, but if I was staying up on the ski hills, it wouldn't be enough. Unless I roped off the bed area, from the fireplace to the bed and tried to keep the heat in. But it only puts out maybe 1/5 or 1/10 of the heat of even the smallest wood stoves. If you want good heat, really good heat, you can't beat wood heat. There's nothing better than a wood stove, 1,000%. But again, these fireplaces are also like $1,400. It's already installed, so maybe I'll replace it with a cubic mini wood stove again. It would fit there, even fit the same chimney hole in the ceiling. But I don't know. Maybe if somebody comes up and says, I'll buy that Dickinson off you, it makes me a good enough offer and I can do the swap, maybe I'll do it. But for now, I'll just deal with it. Another Ohio. How long will you be keeping this van for? I always plan to keep every van forever. It's just that somebody comes up and says, here's a bunch of money, take it or leave it. And sometimes the offer is just too good. So I start a new project. I'm not half done this van. So I got the roof patio done. I've got the floor plan done. I have the fridge, the stove, I have the sink, I have the shower, I have the dresser, I have my big screen projector, movie theater screen. I mean, I've got all the stuff to make it comfy already in, but it's definitely nowhere near done. And I don't have much time to work on it, so it's really going to be a spring-summer thing if I continue on to finish it off. So we'll see. Mel's Van World. Hey, Jay, just got my cubic stove. Love it. It's all your fault. Congratulations. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love them all. I love the cubic. I love the Kimberly stove I've had before. I love the Dickinson propane. They're all great. Everybody's needs different. Asking me which is better is like asking me what color is better, red or blue. That's something you would have to decide. It's not something I could decide for you. So, Rizm 100, been watching you for a few years now. Great job. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. I've just in case you're wondering, because a lot of people have been asking, where are you? Why aren't you doing videos anymore? It's just I'm a little tired of it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just the amount of time and effort to go into making videos. First of all, I don't have the time anymore. I now work more than I ever did before. Second of all, it's just not worth the trade-off sometimes. So I'm really gonna diversify the channel back to the way it used to be, where it wasn't just about van stuff. I mean, right now, my top 2 videos of all time that still make me money every month have nothing to do with van life. They're not even filmed in a van. So that's why I named my channel justincredible.tv as opposed to Just Incredible Van Life, because I don't want to be restricted to just van stuff. I want it to be about whatever the hell I want it to be, and I also happen to live in a van, if you get what I'm saying. Happy Hanukkah from Indiana. Happy Hanukkah. I think I'll do a diesel heater when I get to. See, that's one thing I haven't done. And I'll tell you why. I don't fancy the idea of having to buy 3 types of fuel. Propane for my hot water and my stove. Gasoline for the engine. And diesel for the heater. I would rather have something that's plumbed in that runs off the same as everything else. So if I got a diesel heater, I would have to get a diesel stove too. You see what I'm saying? And a diesel hot water heater. Like, otherwise I'm having all these multiple fuel sources. To me, that just seems really complicated for no reason at all. But that's just me. Master J, to be fair, if my missus was as tidy as yours, then I wouldn't be wanting to make vids either. Oh, my girl. Well, you see, I see my girlfriend a couple days a week as well, and she wants to make videos with me too. We really don't have time. I've got one day to life. In other words, one day a week to do what I have to do. That's my laundry, my water fill-ups, my shopping, and all the rest of that. And then one day to spend with her. I mean, I spend a couple of nights with her, but I'm off work in the evening. She gets off work even later. And the last thing I want to do when I get off work is open my laptop or start filming and editing. Like, you have no idea how much it takes out of me to do that. So I really like doing, when I go on like trips, like music festivals, or I go skiing, taking a whole bunch of awesome footage and then sitting down and editing it, like my personal masterpieces together. They always get the least views, but those are the ones that I'll spend days editing because it makes me feel good to watch them afterwards. And sometimes they have no subject at all. It's just scenery. I love that though. Selling stickers? No, I don't really sell stickers. I give them away at my events, and once in a while I'll do something on my channel, give them away. I was doing them on Patreon for a while, but I'm going to close down my Patreon because I just don't, again, I don't have time. I barely ever log on to it, and I feel bad about that. So what I'm doing is everybody that's on my Patreon at the end of the new year, end of this month, everyone that's still on my paid list, I'm sending them all some special stickers, and then thanking everybody for that, and then closing it down. It's just not worth the time for me. And I can't promise to it. Sometimes I'll do 5 videos in a week, as you know, and then sometimes I won't do a video for an entire month. And I don't want to feel like I'm obligated to do stuff that I don't have time to do, or I don't have any subject to talk about, or you know. So I don't want to do that. I'd rather just be total random. Hey guys, here's a video, as opposed to, well, here's that video I promised I'm going to do every Tuesday. I don't want to be obligated to it. I've got way too much else going on in my life right now, so I hope you understand that. Yeah, it can take 4 hours for editing. It can take more or less depending on what you're going to do, and it's you never make it back. So What do you think of Nomadic Fanatic's awesome RV with a 60-inch T? I don't know. I have not watched his channel, or no offense to anyone or anyone else's channel, for months. I almost never go onto YouTube except to watch techie stuff, like stuff about new cell phones and new Star Trek episodes. You know, I'm into Star Trek, so I want to see what's coming up with the new show, stuff like that. But I don't watch other. I don't watch van life because I live in a van, and I don't want to be rude when I say this, but I don't care. I've lived in a van for so long, it doesn't interest me, so I don't watch other people's van. I subscribe to all my fellow van people because I want to support and solidarity, but I really don't watch much YouTube, and I certainly don't watch much about people that live the same way I do, because to me, this is normality. It doesn't interest me. I would rather watch something different that I don't do, like watch somebody that lives on their boat or something. I don't know if that makes sense, but once you've been doing this for a long time, you don't care about the other. Like, I'm parked right now again with people around that live in their vans in the same neighborhood, and I really don't care. I mean, I'll talk to them, but it's like, I've done this for so long, it doesn't really float my boat anymore to watch other people living in their vans. It never really did, to be honest. When I started the YouTube channel, it was just for reposting other people's stuff at one point, like music and all that. And then one day I bought a van, which was not my first van. I've had vans ever since I was 16 years old. But I put up a quick tour of the van that I just bought, and all of a sudden all these subscribers started jumping in. That's the only reason I'm here right now. To me, I was just like, cool, I just wanted to document my van. And I did a lot of YouTube videos just to show the progression of the van from when I bought them to what I did to modify them. And but to me, it wasn't about the van lifestyle. It was just about, hey, how can I transform this vehicle, transform this van into my ideal van, my man cave? As far as living in it and just the day-to-day lifestyle, that stuff never really interested me because I was already living in it, and it's not a second thought to me. To me, this is just my apartment I come home to, and I sleep in at night, and I make coffee and I watch TV, and just like any other apartment. So I don't really watch other people's van life channels unless it's something specific that I'm looking to do to one of my vans, like as far as an interior or exterior modification or something like that. So all right, Gypsy GPSYS. We don't get much snow on the island. I know the snow gets nothing, that's for sure. PDX Brewer, raining yet? I don't know if it's raining. I don't see any rain on my roof vent. Flatto Dude, do you like Cybertruck? That's funny. I was gonna record and edit a video about that, and my opinion, and I'll do a video on this later, but I'll give you the short of it right now. To me, the RV lifestyle, the van life lifestyle, is about being off the grid. So buying a vehicle that requires an electrical plug to be on the grid is the complete opposite of this lifestyle. Yes, gas pumps require electricity, but you can store fuel. Jerry cans, gas cans, diesel cans. You can even hydrogen. They have containers now for hydrogen vehicles. That would be a better choice to me than an electric car any day. Anything where you can store fuel and bring it with you off the grid is something I would be interested in. Anything that requires your end destination to have an electrical plug does not interest me. The only way I would buy a Cybertruck, and I'll tell you something, I like the design of it. A lot of people think it looks goofy, but to me, it's utilitarian, and I like that. It's tough. It's got a tough body on it. You're not going to dent it. I like that. But if I had unlimited money, I'd rip the batteries out of that freaking thing and put a Hemi engine in it, or a diesel, or something like that. Then it would be my ideal truck. I'd rather a full-size van than a pickup truck. But if I were to buy a Cybertruck, I'd put a camper on the back of it and put my own engine into it. But realistically, I would probably end up just putting a camper in it and a big generator in it, so that way I could at least recharge the truck batteries when I'm off the grid. To me, that's the only way to do it. You've got to have a way to be... Look, if you're stuck, you can say you can get solar panels, you can do this. No, solar only works during the day, with perfect weather, and you're not, let's say you're not camping in the forest, in the trees. I mean, that's where I like to go. Why would I be out in the middle of a clearing, especially in the hot summer? I'd like to stay out of the sun. So I can't really charge it up unless I'm parked in the middle of the hot sun. What if it's at nighttime and your batteries die? What if it's raining and it's snowing and you got snow all over you? The solar is great only if you want to be dependent on time of day, location, and the weather. To me, that's regressive, not progressive, because the guy with a gas or diesel vehicle can simply take his can and refill it in 1 minute. Day or night, in the snow, in the rain, anywhere off the grid. That is freedom. And having an electrical car, no, it's not. That's not. If I have to carry around a generator to charge the damn thing, what's the point? All right, there's my rant. But yeah, I think the Cybertruck's pretty cool otherwise. Solar is overrated. I've got solar. I know its limitations. It's great as supplementary, but nothing I would rely on all the time. That's for sure. You got a review of the new Star Wars movie, said Tom. I don't... Okay, you see behind me? That's Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie. Sorry, man. I'm not into Star Wars. I've tried to watch them all. I just can't get into it. They're okay, but yeah. I won't see that until it's online streaming. So, that being said, anyone out there who likes the idea of an electric van or electric RV, go for it. Do what you want. I'm just telling you, it's not for me. I'll be there to give you a jump start if you need it, though. PDX Brewer, you gonna ski this week? I might go ski tomorrow morning. I'm supposed to go tomorrow morning. I'm gonna stay with my mom tonight and give her some company because she needs it. She's not doing too well right now. And then if I feel better tomorrow, because I'm not feeling too hot right now, then I'll go skiing tomorrow for sure. Star Trek Enterprise influenced design of the Essex tridirectional tractor that caused massive... Okay, I'm not sure what you're saying there, JJK Haywood, but you sound like a geek like me. That's awesome. Work is a 4-letter word. Yes, it is, but I do enjoy my job, and I do enjoy earning money. I drive for a living, so I don't mind it at all. I'm working a little more than I'd want to. I could probably go down to 3 or 4 days a week as opposed to 5 and be perfectly happy, but my company's expanding. We got very, very busy. We just moved to a giant warehouse, and right now it's needed. I need to be there, so it's a little extra money in my bank account too, right? BGB Llewellyn. My buddy has a stained glass he made of Star Trek Enterprise. He wants to sell it if you're interested. That's pretty cool. I would probably be inclined not to, though, only because I try not to buy anything glass. Anything that's, when you're living this lifestyle, I drive this beast around every single day. Things fall, things crash, things break. So I try not to buy anything that's breakable. If you know, even coffee mugs. I like aluminum and plastic cups. Navistar was building hybrid step vans. Okay, so JJ actually, interesting about that. This is a Utilimaster step van. It's one of the most common ones out there. It's the same van that FedEx uses, Canada Post, UPS, you name it. It's the same chassis. There's a company that makes, I don't know if that's the one or not, but they don't make the step van, but they convert them to hybrid. So I looked into it just out of curiosity. Trust me, I have no interest in doing it unless someone wants to pay for it. But it was going to cost in the neighborhood of $16,000 to convert this from the V10 gas to a hybrid. And that would only increase my mileage by 20 to 30%. I think that's what it was. Maybe it was even less. I don't know. So you're still using gas, but it's a hybrid. Now you got a battery pack as well. And it's going to cost that much money. Like, oh my God, that's a lot of money in gas. Okay. Like I'd have to be driving a lot to save that kind of money. You know what I mean? They also had a full electric conversion for this van. And I think they've tested it on some FedEx fleets or whatever. And that was going to cost around 32 or 34,000 Canadian for the conversion, to convert this to full electric. Now, the range on it would be about 110 kilometers. I couldn't even drive from my work to go see my girlfriend where she lives over 100 kilometers away. Like, if there's one accident on the highway and I have to slow down or stop, I'm done. because the range, I'd have to go straight to her house. Hopefully nothing slows me down, and maybe I make it there. And when I get there, there better be an electrical plug that I can use, which there isn't, by the way. But that's the point. Assuming I could even make it that far on a 110 kilometer range, you better hope that there's a plug exactly where you're going when you get there, or else you're screwed. What happens when there's you're in a traffic jam on the highway? It happened the other day. I'm not joking. It was all over Vancouver news. North Vancouver had a huge traffic jam that was about 4 hours long for people to get through the North Shore in North Vancouver. I was one of them. There were several people who ran out of fuel on the side of the road, but they're walking with gas cans back to their car. If you're an electric car and your battery dies, you are completely hooped. You can't just walk to the gas station. You have to wait for the traffic jam to end and call a tow truck. Life is the ultimate four-letter word. Absolutely. But lazy is also a four-letter word. And I believe if you just want to sit on your ass and watch TV all day and not work, that you're lazy. Now, that doesn't mean work can't be fun. Just make sure you do something you enjoy, and then it's all good. Drive for a living in the UK, mainly London. You can take 2 hours to do the last few miles into the city. Oh yeah, easily. I'll easily be stuck in traffic for hours sometimes. Jesse, I have not added solar panels to my van yet. I was wondering what happens when you have both solar from your panels and shore charger into your batteries. It doesn't do anything. It's like you can buy 10 car batteries and hook them all up to your car battery. It doesn't matter. It's not going to change anything. They all regulate each other, so it's the same. Like I have like 4 solar panels and they're all going with their own chargers on the battery. They're not even all on one charger. They're all on their own separate chargers. That's fine. It doesn't hurt your batteries at all. We are a long ways from electric vehicles making sense globally, says Robert. You know what? There's a Shell gas station in Vancouver on 70th and Granville in Vancouver, and they have hydrogen. They have one of the first hydrogen pumps. They have a gas pump, diesel pump, and a hydrogen pump. And they're busy. And they're getting a lot of people with hydrogen cars coming up from over the border in Bellingham, because apparently they don't have a hydrogen station down there, so they come to Vancouver to fill up. But that I can see taking off in the future. Like, I don't have a problem with gasoline and diesel. I really don't. I don't buy into the environmental arguments and all that. But if I was to choose something other than gas or diesel or propane, it would probably be hydrogen. Anything that's a tangible fuel, to me, makes way more sense. Remember when California wildfires shut down parts of the power grid? Homeowners had solar but no generators. They were shit out of luck. I know, and it was on the news down there too. All these people with electric cars were screwed because they couldn't charge their cars. Yeah, hydrogen does make more sense to me. And I know Ford did a thing on a Ford Focus. They converted an existing internal combustion Ford Focus engine to run on hydrogen. So you don't even need to get the fuel cells. You can actually convert existing engines to hydrogen. I think there's a real push from the industry not to do it that way, though. They want you to buy, of course, the new fuel cells, but it's possible. The technology's out there. Are you putting money back for retirement? How are you invested? Yeah, I've got some investments. But you know, I don't need too much money to be happy in my life. It's the little things that make me happy, to be honest. So, I'm not planning to be rich or anything, if that's what you're saying. But yeah, I'm going to be comfortable, I hope. Greetings from West Virginia, USA. I love your stuff, dude. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Hawk. Starscream, show me some scat. What do you mean? What do you mean? Have you watched the Picard movie? Sorry, I just scrolled up there, saw that, Susan. Picard movie. You mean the new show that's coming out next month? I can't wait. Patrick Stewart's awesome. BG Blue Wheeler, how's the girlfriend? She is awesome. She is with her family tonight, and I'm with my mother later tonight, and then on Boxing Day gonna go shopping and then meet up with my girlfriend after, and then we're gonna have our Christmas either Boxing Day evening or the next day, the 27th, and then we'll do our gift exchange then. I have this week off, thought about coming up. PDX, message me on Instagram or text me. I'll see how I'm feeling. I like again today. I'm not feeling too hot. A lot of people in my workplace had a bad cold, and I think I got it. So, otherwise, I would love to hit the ski hill tomorrow. And I've got a few days off, so maybe we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Okay, if I'm feeling up to it, I'll go up there, but I'm not sure. GPSYS, thanks for everything you do, Justin. Consider you the original van life YouTuber. You've been doing it longer than 99% of the others, it seems. Your videos are always entertaining and helpful. Well, I'm glad you believe so. I don't think of myself as anything like that. I'm just a guy that likes to talk about bullshit and rant and whatever. And I also happen to live in a van. And if that's interesting to people, cool. Cool. That's awesome. And I named the channel after myself so I can talk about anything, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. But I'm happy to answer your questions anytime. You guys know that. So if you're not aware, too, I'm not on YouTube all that often, but I am on Instagram and Twitter every single day. Just look it up. At JCredTV, JCRED TV. You can find me there. Susan Hunter, I saw a 50s prediction of our future. We all had flying nuclear-powered cars. Everyone flies to work. Yeah, I think we were supposed to have flying cars 4 years ago, according to Doc Brown and Marty, right? That didn't happen. I didn't even get my hoverboard. What the hell? PDX, I just got over that sickness, too. Yeah, it sucks, huh? It sucks. Peter McAllister, Merry Christmas from New Brunswick. Merry Christmas to you, too, Peter. Yeah, it sucks. I was feeling great until yesterday morning, and then I just woke up feeling like crap. I also didn't get much sleep this week. Last night, I woke up today at 11 a.m. I think I slept for about 12 hours, so that tells you my body was saying, okay, you need to relax and sleep. And so I think that helped me a bit, or it'll be even worse today. My car flies when I straight line a roundabout. Oh, my God. If I go around a roundabout too fast with this thing, it's just going to tip over. It's a step van. I got to be careful. It'll be fun, though. It'll be badass. You know what I should have done? Because I have the patio up on the roof. I should have had Santa and his reindeer up on my roof. That would have been great. Maybe next year. I got my Christmas lights up there anyway, so. Master J, free shower, I guess. Free shower. I got a shower in here. I use my shower all the time. I can't get out of my van in the morning if I don't have my shower. I feel like shit, like not even human until I have my shower, so. You're really from downtown Finney's? Finney's Cove, Nova Scotia. Sup? Party with the Trailer Park Boys. Decent! Decent! One day I'm going to drive my van across the country just to go party with Ricky, Bubbles, and Julian. That'd be fucking awesome. Decent. Yes. Wow, there's quite a delay on this, but I'm watching it on here. It's almost like I'm censoring myself. I got a 10-second delay here. What the hell's going on? Anyways. Get this. My mom is not up to doing a Christmas dinner like she used to. Oh, thank you, Gabriel. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you, too. My mom is not up to doing her big Christmas dinners, obviously. She's not bedridden, but she just doesn't have energy for that sort of thing. So, but she really, really loves KFC. So I'm probably gonna bring her home, or we're gonna call KFC delivery to bring KFC over. Might be odd to some of you, but nothing better than a bucket of chicken and family on Christmas, I'll tell you. Yes, it's a 10-cylinder. Add water injection to increase your fuel economy. Yeah, it sucks gas, but all my vans have sucked gas. That's just part of the lifestyle, I guess. You don't pay rent, but you pay for gas. And you can control that. How far you're going to drive, where you're going to drive. It's all very controllable. And even if I drive every day, it's still nothing like rent. So you still save money no matter what. I tell you though, this V10, it is fantastic. And I drove to the interior in the summer to that music festival, going up and down the mountain passes. It just flew. This van has a lot of power. I love it. My mother also loves KFC chicken, mashed potatoes, coleslaw, and their delicious biscuits. Yeah, KFC is awesome. Yep. Yeah, I think we might do that tonight. They don't have fried turkey, so we'll have chicken. You're a great son. Hope all is good for the New Year's. Call my insurance, rent and gas is power bill. Yep. What's up, Will? Merry Christmas to you, Will. Hope you're doing. I drove by you the other day, William, in North Vancouver. I was going by in my work truck. I didn't have time to stop, but I saw you there, and I saw the smoke coming out of your chimney there. You must have just lit your fireplace. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas, buddy. What's my miles per gallon? Well, kilometers per liter, I think, is 6 or 7 or something. So I don't know. I know it costs. What did I usually put in about $75 each time, and sometimes it'll last me a week, sometimes it'll last me a month. It really depends on how much and where I drive. But I do drive quite a lot. Again, I drive about 250 kilometers a week at this point, back and forth between my work and my girlfriend's. But I mean, I drive more than that, driving the work truck every day. So basically, I'm just behind a wheel driving my whole life, basically. Well, I don't really have much else to say, guys. I feel like I need a coffee, though. I know it's 4:30 on Christmas Eve. I'm going to go visit my mom in about an hour. And I'm feeling really tired, even though I slept all day. I think my immune system is just telling me you need to rest. So I'm going to go get a coffee. I'm right by McDonald's. I'm going to go get a coffee and then call KFC, get some chicken, and go visit my mom and try to spend some time with her this Christmas. And then maybe tomorrow too. We'll see how she's doing. I might spend the day with her tomorrow. It depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow as well, whether I'm going to go skiing or not. But PDX, Brewer, I'll let you know tomorrow how I'm feeling. I do have some free passes to go skiing up on Grouse, so I want to go and obviously use some of it during the Christmas break when a lot of us get time off work. Problem is everyone else does too, so the lineups up on the ski hills are crazy. Especially when they got fresh snow like right now. They're going to be really busy, but whatever. It's beautiful to be up there above the city this time of year. Merry Christmas, Robert. CS68. Justin, have you seen Kevin Spacey's video? No, again, I haven't watched anything on YouTube. This is the first. I mean, when I open up YouTube again, it's for product reviews and things like that. I haven't really seen anything. I don't subscribe to that person, so I don't know. But all of you that are van lifers, by all means, pop your channel in the comments, and I will, of course, subscribe to you. I like to support everyone in the community and anyone at all who watches me. Did you know, I checked my analytics, only 7% of all my video views come from my subscribers. That means 92% or 93%, sorry, of my video views are from people who don't even subscribe to me. So I'm assuming though that most of you right now watching this are my subscribers because you probably got a notification saying that I'm here right now. But I thought that was pretty incredible. So when people who like to subscribe to me for whatever reason, some people subscribe to me because of my politics. Some of them subscribe to me because of the van life stuff. But I get a very varied group of people that subscribe to me, and it's all for very different reasons. But most of my views are people that don't subscribe at all. And most of the videos that make me the most money on YouTube, again, have nothing to do with van life. So it's, I like to diversify. I go on rants about things here and there, and all of a sudden you get a video that's just like, whoa, that took off. And all I was doing was ranting. I didn't even care so much. I just turn on the camera and start ranting about something. LA Fant, how do you like the bread truck? It's a U.S. thing to call it that. I don't know. I've never seen a bread truck out of a step van, but these are parcel delivery vans. Most people see them. Well, when people see my van, they're like, "Hey, FedEx," because it looks like a mail van. It looks like a parcel van. It also is the same type of van that usually when they're retired from FedEx or the Postal Service or whatever, they end up getting a second life as food trucks because they're really popular for the food truck industry because of all the space they give. So usually secondhand they become a food truck or an RV in this case. Justin and Christina's RV van life. Merry Christmas. Justin, Merry Christmas to you too as well. Who in the chat section is not a subscriber? Tom, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm wondering, because I think most of the people who are on the live chat are subscribers, whereas when I put up an average video, over 90% of the viewers are not subscribers at all, which is very interesting. But that would explain why so many people on YouTube, the first thing they say is, oh, make sure you subscribe and click the bell. They all say that at the beginning of their videos. And I was always like, that's really annoying. I'm not going to start saying that in all my videos. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. I don't think I need to tell people how to use YouTube. If you want to click that button and click the little bell symbol so that you get notified of my videos, I would think that you're adult enough to be able to figure that out on your own, especially when everyone else on YouTube says that before every video. I don't do that. If you want to subscribe, that's great. But I just found it very fascinating that, I don't know what I'm at, like 42,000 subscribers or something, but that 92% of my video views don't come from those 42,000 people. Interesting, food for thought, guys. But it just goes to show, just throw stuff up, any random topic or subject, and you never know what resonates with people. My #1 video on YouTube is the gun grabbers video I did about a year ago. And every day I'm still getting about 15, 20 new comments on it a year later. Nothing to do with van life. A dog, and a van. Merry Christmas, Justin Claus. It's Buddy. What's up, buddy? Merry Christmas to you too. Melody, Joe Gibson, and hit like, please. Yeah. Where's the stripper pole? It's a trailer mount stripper pole. I think I showed it last year on the other van. I still have it, so I can attach it to anything with a trailer hitch. Jesse Lovett, the van life stuff here. There you go. Subscriber 4 years. Awesome. Scott the Ozone Guy. Cool name. What does that mean, though? My dog misses you, dude. Aww. Say hello to your puppy. Susan Hunter, subscribe with notifications. Thanks, Susan. Merry Christmas, Alyssa Bethla. I hope you have a fantastic holiday, and I hope all of you have an awesome 2020. I'm up in the air right now with what's going to go on with 2020. All I can tell you is, as far as van stuff goes, is I'm going to get this done, hopefully by summer. I have a lot to do still, a lot. I got to finish building my bathroom. I have lots of lighting I haven't installed yet. I got to finish the wood staining. I've got a box of gadgets and gizmos, like USB plugs and meters and all sorts of like things that I want to install that I ordered all months ago, and I just haven't got around to actually doing it. It's going to take some time and effort, but I'll get around to it. And some more woodwork to do, but I got all the basics down. But yeah, I want to get it done. And as far as my roof goes, I know a lot of you love the roof patio, and that was fantastic at the music festival when I took this up there, and being able to go up to the roof and sit on the deck and have your coffee in the morning. It's the best thing ever. But I'm thinking for the front half of the roof, I joked about it in that video about a week or two ago, but I think it'd be great to astroturf it and actually have a grass lawn at the front half of my van. I think I might actually do that, guys. Install more Velcro. Yeah, I got lots of Velcro. All right, guys. I'm going to go grab my coffee and try to wake up a bit and then go and surprise my mother. I do have her card and a Christmas gift for her right here. So I've got a little something for her. It's one of those scented candles that when you burn it down, it's got a charm in the bottom of it, and it could be something worth a lot of money too. So anyways, she loves her candles and things like that. So got her that. I'm gonna get us some dinner and then spend the evening with my mom. I hope that all of you, if you're not able to be with your family or spend time with them, that you at least keep in contact with them during this time of the year. All times of the year, you really should. Life is short. Those of you who've been following me a while know that I've had 2 grandmas, one on either side of my family, both pass away in the last few years. So it's been really tough. And my mother right now, being that she has cancer, it's just like all of this just makes you realize how short life really is and how important it is to really spend as much time as you possibly can with your loved ones and people close to you in your life, and make sure that you remind them and you let them know that you love them, especially if you can't be with them physically in person. Make sure you're with technology nowadays that you get on the phone, you get on that video chat, you write snail mail, write a letter and send it in the mail. That's the best way to do it too. Just do it, guys. I do regret not spending a lot of time with my two grandmothers that passed away, and I don't want to make the same mistake with my mother right now. So I'm gonna go and spend some quality time with her, and I'm making a New Year's resolution to spend as much time as I possibly can with her as well in the new year, because I know that she doesn't have too much time left. And it's the way it is, guys. So I love you all. Merry ho ho ho. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Halloween, Happy Easter, and Happy birthday. Whatever you do or do not celebrate, I just hope you all have a blessed holiday season and a fantastic 2020. And I will be around. I'll probably do more of these live streams. So by all means, drop your comments below about what you want to see on my channel. It doesn't have to be van life. You can be whatever you want. And you know, when something catches my eye and I'm interested or I'm into it, I'll talk about it. So I'd love to chat with you guys a little more. I do like this live chat. It's a little more interactive. It's really cool. So it's a lot better than replying to you days later on the comment thread on YouTube. So Alyssa says, all my family is gone. I like when people living on the road could take time to drive home for family. Absolutely. I'm lucky because I only had to drive about 45 minutes to come in to see my mother. So it's close enough, right, to see her. And so if you can do it, go do it. If you can't, make sure you're in contact with your loved ones. And yeah. Merry Christmas. And yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I love you all. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. Mwah. Keep on rocking in the free world, all of you. I gotta figure out how to turn this off now. There you go. There's the button. Cheers, guys.